Hi, my name is Margaret Bolaji Adebola, and I'm the founder and executive director of Stand With a Girl Initiative, SWAG. And 2023 has been an amazing year, drawing us very close to our vision of ensuring that every girl, no matter where she's born or found, is empowered to achieve her full potentials. And this has been rolled out through a series of projects that we've been able to implement this year, 2023. One of the projects that we did implement in 2023 is Girl Advocates for Safe School, GAS. And this was implemented in Kaduna State. And we, as Stand With a Girl Initiative, were able to support the Federal Ministry of Education and other critical stakeholders to domesticate as well as implement the national policy on safety, security, and violence-free school. And not just SWAG doing this, we were glad to have been able to build the capacity of 20 girls between ages 10 to 24 to take ownership of this and be able to advocate to the government, but also at the local level, to school authority, to community leaders, to parents, to different stakeholders. And we're glad that at the end of the project, which is this year, we had built and increased the knowledge of 20 girls in Kaduna State on how to advocate for safe school and quality education. We're also able to get the buy-in of the permanent secretary, who was at that time standing in place of the commissioner for education, to endorse implementation of this policy and are willing for us to continue to partner together so that we can see through the implementation.
Hello, my name is Praise Ademola, and I am one of the 20 girl advocates mobilized and trained by SWAG Initiative to advocate for the implementation of the national policy on safety, security, and violence-free schools in Kaduna State. It's been almost 12 months since we first embarked on the project. One of the most remarkable moments was on the first day when we, the girls, were invited to be part of the stakeholders meeting. It was the first time we were being so directly involved in the decision-making process on matters that concerned us. It was very pro-inclusive and diverse because we had girls well represented from various backgrounds and girls with special needs sitting in the same room with representatives, stakes from the Ministry of Education, communities, women and children initiatives. Men of the press and representatives from state and local levels too were there.
We want to say a big thank you to the government of Kaduna State. They're doing amazing work. We just need to come together, exert more energy, even as we go into 2024, and see how best this policy can be implemented so that every girl and every boy as well is safe in school. We were glad to have worked with the media, and this helped us to socialize the news on this policy and to increase media reportage on the importance of safety and quality education for girls and everyone in Kaduna State.
Hello everyone, my name is Shimate Kenneth. I am the M&E Associate Stand With a Girl Initiative. Imagine navigating through a thick forest without a map or a compass. You're most likely going to be misguided or even get lost. And that's exactly what happens to any organization when the M&E process is not properly considered. So for us at Stand With a Girl Initiative, we have recognized the importance of data. And of course, our projects are highly data-driven, and with the aid of M&E, we are able to measure our successes, our challenges, and even the impact of our projects. M&E isn't just a checkbox exercise. We integrate it into every aspect of our project cycle, from planning and implementation to evaluation and reporting. We involve adolescents and youth in the process, not just as beneficiaries, but as active partners in tracking and sharing their experiences.
This year, 2023, we were able to continue the implementation of the WILI project, which is a 5-year project, and we're at the 3rd year. And this year, we ensure that 30 women and young women and girls at internally displaced persons camp were able to receive the right capacity to advocate for their sexual and reproductive health and rights needs. We were also able to continue our work with the camp leaders, which includes religious leaders, so that we can create an enabling environment for women to have access to sexual and reproductive health and rights, particularly on sexual and gender-based violence response as well as family planning.
Hi, my name is Victory Bumi Abraham, and I am a program coordinator with Stand With a Girl initiative. Due to the alarming increase in the number of out-of-school girls in Nigeria, Stand With a Girl initiative came up with the Stand With a Girl education project SWAGET, with the aim of increasing the number of in-school girls by 1,000. The goal of the Stand With a Girl education project is to enhance the decision-making ability of girls through education. So far, Stand With a Girl initiative has been able to enroll 8 girls into secondary school, and these girls are from Wasa Internally Displaced Persons Camp in Abuja. We also created a safe space in Wasa IDP Camp, where out-of-school girls are empowered with literacy, numeracy, and life skills.
And in the same camp, the Internally Displaced Persons Camp, we were able to have, for the first time, which is exciting to us this year, the safe space where we have 10 girls who enjoyed a serene environment, a nurtured ground with mentors to be able to develop life skills. They are critical to them transitioning into adulthood as adolescents, but also importantly learning how to read and write, both numeracy and literacy skills, with things that they were able to pick at the safe space. And we are really excited, even as we graduated 10 girls from the safe space this year.
Have you thought of menstruation as a disease? Or maybe you've imagined that fruits are not important in your daily meal? Well, these are the assumption of some of our girls in Elemiskim IDP camp in Borno State. Interestingly, Stand With a Girl initiative created a structured and nurturing environment where 50 adolescent girls in Borno State Elemiskim IDP camp precisely were empowered with essential life skills as they navigate through life from adolescence to adulthood. These girls were also empowered with startup kits to start up businesses of their choice. Worthy of note is the fact that at the end of the safe space sessions, these girls were able to carry out a sensitization in the community against gender-based violence during the 16 days of activism in 2023. As I speak with you currently, most of our girls are making progress with the startup kits that has been given to them.
In the course of the year 2023, SWAG was able to commemorate High Point Day, like the International Adolescent Health Week, with support from UNICEF, WHO, as well as UNFPA. We carried out outreaches to Internally Displaced Persons Camp, also School of the Blind, as well as School of the Deaf, and basically it was to reach out to adolescents and help them to gain knowledge as well as skills with regards to their health and other critical life skills. We were also importantly able to commemorate, as we often do, the International Day of the Girl Child in partnership with UNESCO, and this year was really wowing. The fact that we were able to bring men and boys into the conversation, it really made it stood out, and our involvement of girls from every walks of life in their diversity, girls in rural areas, at Internally Displaced Persons Camp, girls from School of the Blind, School of the Deaf, girls live with disability. And we're glad that those girls at the end of the day were able to understand how best they can be supported to achieve their full potentials, and of course with the development partners present, the parents, different stakeholders, they were able to commit to continuously supporting the girl child to achieve her full potential. We want to especially thank all of our funders, from Rise Up to EVOs through EVA, that's Education as a Vaccine, as well as UNFPA, UNESCO, UNICEF, and individuals who supported the Stand With a Girl education project to ensure that we have these girls in school and we continue to achieve our goals. We are deeply grateful. It will also be important to mention the support of different ministries, departments, and agencies for their support to ensuring that the policies are being implemented, even as SUA continue to provide technical assistance to the different ministries. Specifically, we were able to support with the development of commitment towards the Global Forum for Adolescents, which was presented by the new Minister of Health, and we provided technical support towards achieving that. Looking into 2024, SWAG look forward to deepening relationship with partners at the ministry level, departments and agency, but also other development partners, including funders. And this is to ensure that we're strengthening access to sexual and reproductive health and rights, information and services, as well as providing quality and safe education for girls, and also economic empowerment in the year 2024. We also look forward to continuously dialoguing and advocating to decision makers to ensure that we're reviewing policies where necessary, but interestingly, or importantly rather, to make sure that we are implementing this policy. For example, we have the approved national policy on internally displaced persons, and SWAG look forward to working with the relevant ministries to ensure that we're implementing this policy and to continue to work in the grassroots so that every girl, no matter where she's born or from, is empowered to achieve her full potentials. Of course, we will also continue to bring you news on our social media platforms as we also engage traditional media to ensure that we are dispelling myths and misconceptions that have to do with girls' health, girls' education, girls' well-being, girls' development. We look forward to such an amazing 2024, but importantly, an impactful one that will ensure that every girl achieves her full potentials.
A very big thank you to the Stand With a Girl initiative team for a wonderful job well done in 2023 as we look forward to a more impactful 2024. Let's go there.